Am I looking at you or am I looking at the camera?
We're gonna
all right. Okay. All right. All right.
Here's the thing about Mitchell Etess. His presence and his personality can't help but, infect enthusiasm in everything that he touches and everything that he does.
In other words, when I think of CEO, I think of somebody who's ice cold, like, a stone-faced kind of a guy. And Mitchell doesn't really have any of that. He's really he's a good guy.
I think there's the stuff that you learn, and then there's the stuff that you're born with, right? So you can go to school and learn how to manage teams, and you can learn individual disciplines. But I think what separates the good leaders from the great leaders is something that's just in their DNA.
Well, he's certainly the most affable person you could ever deal with. He makes everyone feel comfortable. I just think he embraced southeastern Connecticut, and he gave all his talent and his time to the community.
The integrity that you get when you deal with Mitchell is really what he's all about. When you see him, when you meet him, his personality is positive, and that energy just exudes from him. His laugh is just so contagious, and he's fun.
I think he's a very down-to-earth type of guy, and I think he's very passionate about the projects that he gets involved with. I think he's very passionate about basketball in particular. He's been known to yell at a few referees. You probably noticed that in the arena over here.
Many years ago, I brought my kids to a Connecticut Sun basketball game, and during the game, my daughter, probably 6 or 7 at the time, looks at me and she says, "Daddy, who is that man down there, and why is he jumping up and down, waving his arms and screaming at the referees?" And I said, "Honey, that's Daddy's boss."
My first year at the WNBA, we were creating our mission statement and positioning. Presented it to the Board of the Governors, and it was a very simple document of who we are, what we do, and why it matters. I remember presenting it, and sort of the room got very, very quiet, and I didn't know if I'd done a good job or not. And then Mitchell kind of broke the silence, and he's like, "You've made me cry, you've made me cry. This is why I own this team, and this is why I do what I do, and I can't believe I'm crying in a board meeting," But what I loved in that is it was Mitchell not being afraid to sort of show his vulnerability.
Always had a great quote. The way he said it was just fabulous. He put it in perspective, he got it. He understood, I'm guessing because of his marketing background, what it is that a reporter needs to tell a story. And he never held back, he never hid anything, good or bad.
Well, he's a true advocate for tourism for this region. And he not only talked the talk, but he walks the walk.
If you look at Mohegan Sun and you think about what was here before, we're talking about building this mecca, this huge, giant, tremendous organization. I think I read the other day for companies people want to work for, like right next to Disney. So, you've got that community presence. So you've built something that I think 20 years ago no one could have imagined was here.
He and the Mohegan tribe have contributed literally billions of dollars to the state of Connecticut. He has essentially played a pivotal role in making Uncasville, Connecticut, the center of entertainment for New England.
Billy Joel, all these different people are like in your backyard playing right down the street from where you grew up, and a lot of that is Mitchell. Mitchell brought all that here.
He's touched lives that he doesn't even know he's touched. He's the right guy to be recognized. But this is absolutely a melancholy kind of a moment. To see Mitchell be recognized at the same time that we're in the process of bidding him farewell, I'm going to miss him. I wish that he was around forever, and knowing that he's nearby, his phone might ring from time to time.
Congratulations, Mitchell, on your award. It's very well deserved. I think a lot of people owe you a lot for what you do for them, and my congratulations to you and the family.
Mitchell, congratulations. So well deserved. and I'm really proud to be with you here tonight.
So happy for you. You are extraordinary in what you do and how you do it.
I can't think of anyone more deserving of this award, and I'm truly honored to be a business associate and have you as a friend.
Mitchell, there's no doubt we'll all miss your wonderful personality, the work you do for not only the region but the state of Connecticut. You've done a marvelous job, and tonight is your night. Congratulations and best wishes.
It's really been a heck of a time, 15 years. I think you're gonna like sleep until 10. I think you're gonna like kind of lounging around by the pool. You'll get used to it. I'm pretty sure of that, and I'm sure your golf score will go down tremendously. So I just want to say thanks a lot for being part of my radio show and being a friend for the last 15 plus years.
Mitchell, congratulations. This is well deserved. Your leadership for our organization and your leadership for this community is something we all aspire to achieve. It's like taking over a coaching position of a legendary coach who has had decades of success with the basketball team. That's what I feel like I'm going into now.
There's a song for a dancer, and that song has touched both my life and his life in very serious ways. And there's a line in it, and I think it absolutely captures the sentiment that we're all here sharing. And it says, "You've grown from a seed that someone else has sown. Now go on ahead and throw some seeds of your own. And somewhere between the time you arrive and the time you go, there will be a reason, but you may never know."
Make a joyful sound.